Green Borders online magazine, and we're at the Pre-Cannes Festival. Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, good evening. My name's Si Wall, and I'm a film director at Massive Films, and we're here to launch our trailer for a film called Consequence.
And how long has that been a concept for?
It started last July. It started. We had a film that went out to LA, went out to the AOF festival, I couldn't go for family reasons, but I started talking to an actress that I know, and we were knocking this idea about having a feature film with just one actor in it. And it was a challenge, and she was always the only person I was going to do it with, because she will be better than Helen Mirren, and I say that. I've worked with a lot of actors. This girl is absolutely phenomenal, and she's going to be here in an hour's time, and she's delightful. She's a lovely human being, but her talent is exceptional, and there was no one else.
Where was she? Where did you discover her?
She came to an audition for my last film, Speed Date. She came in at the end of a very long day, and we were all kind of losing the will to live a little bit, and she just lit the room up, and we gave her a smallish part, but even when the film went to LA, everyone was like, "Who is that girl? What else can we see her in?" And she's got that kind. I mean, she made the whole crew cry at one point or another while we were filming. Her emotional range is off the chart. Can
you give Green Borders online magazine viewers a little storyline of the film?
Sure. Consequence is a story about a young girl, 23 years old, called Jodie Webster, who, for reasons that you're going to have to watch the film for, I'm afraid, but for reasons that we find out about during the film, she gets to live one day in her life without any consequences, with no paybacks, no price to pay, nothing. And we follow her on her day. We follow her as she kind of starts off the day and all the events that unfold. And some of them are kind of light-hearted, a little bit comedic. Some of them are one or two of them are quite dark. And it's, you know, if we asked the question to everybody, what would you do? And we'd ask your viewers, what would you do if you had one day that you didn't have to worry about any paybacks or any consequences? What would you do? You know, it's such a wide open question that some of the answers we've had have been brilliant.
Yeah.
So that's it in a nutshell. It's all about Jodie's day and what she would do and wouldn't do and like to do and all that kind of stuff.
And when is it going to be available for public consumption?
Well, we kind of start that process now. We've shot the film. We're doing the post-production, all that stuff. We have a gala evening on the 16th of August this year. We're actually selling tickets for that to raise money for Great Ormond Street Children's Hospital,
fantastic!
Which is a charity that Katie, the actress, and me share a passion for. So we're going to give all the proceeds to that, and then hopefully by then we'll get distribution, and it's kind of a real interesting film, and it's. And again, her performance is just through the roof.
It sounds a fantastic concept.
It is, and the thing is, you could do it with everybody, and everyone's story would be completely different. And I think that's the joy of it, is that we're just doing it with one person, and to kind of open up the debate. You know, what would you do? Because we all live our life by rules and consequences and actions and stuff. And we're saying that for one day only, there's a person that doesn't have any. And of course, you find out why too.
Was it hard to direct just one actress?
Not hard to direct her as such, because she's like an open book, and she's got no fear about anything at all. Some of the things we got her to do were a little bit, is she really going to say yes to this, you know, and she kind of went through it. But hard for me to direct her in regards to, there was no one for her to play off. It was her doing actions, and there are other people that feature throughout her day, but we don't see them in the film. We've kind of been a bit careful with how we put it all together and how we film it, so that it's her on camera for about an hour and a half, and that's a hard thing to get anyone to do.
Can you mention her name again?
Her name is Katie Richmond, and I'd like to say that this is her first lead role, because she really is phenomenal.
Okay.
And you'll get to meet her later on. We'll make sure you meet her, and hopefully your viewers can see her too.
Great. Thank you for joining Green Borders online magazine, and good luck.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Green Borders online magazine. We're at the Pre-Cannes Festival, Covent Garden, London, and our special guest this evening is Trevor Clark from Massive Films, and we're here to talk about your new film, Consequences.
Yeah, correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Oh, Consequence. Basically, Consequences of the film is centred around one main character. The character is called Jodie Webster, played by the very excellent Katie Richmond. And basically, without giving a plot away, Katie has the opportunity to spend a whole day in her life where she will have no consequences.
Wow.
So basically, she can do exactly whatever she likes.
So the movie is very, very highly emotional then.
To say it's emotional is actually an understatement. I was there every step of the way. I was the exec producer. I actually was on the film shoot for pretty much most of the days. And I have to say, I've never seen a film crew burst into tears around an actress.
Wow.
Some of the scenes are quite stunning. And the film, I guess, it has a bit of comedy, a bit of drama, emotion, a bit of revenge, a bit of the bucket list if you like as well. There's kind of little elements of films that have been made, but I don't think the reason why I invested in this film was purely because it was so unique. The director Cy Wall is kind of quite a unique character in on his own, really.
Yes, it must have been a very, very difficult film to produce with just one actor.
Very interesting. I'm also producing another film, and which has got lots of actors and some well-known actors, but to have one main character with a few kind of characters that have very small parts, very interesting. In some ways, logistically, a lot easier.
No, yes.
Because you've only got to worry about one person. But at the end of the day, you've still got a film crew, you've still got to get the shots, and you've still got to get the locations, and we did all that.
I think many people would like to be in this position of this actress, where one day there's no consequences.
I often wonder what I'd do if I had the opportunity. But certainly when you look at what she does in the film, when you see the film, I mean, you'll get blown away without a shadow of a doubt. Some of it is totally unexpected. Even the script, as we went, parts of the script was rewritten as we went on, which does often happen in films, as you probably know. But the twists and turns, even right to the end, where we just decided to do something different at the end, it was brilliant. And more than anything, I really enjoyed myself. I run a business elsewhere. I mean, I guess you would call me a venture capitalist, I guess would be the term these days. But to be involved with this film has been an absolute joy. I'm really proud of this, that I'm actually here now. I mean, we're here to present the trailer. Our plan is to get it to Montreal, to the film festival.
Wow.
And we've got a meeting down in Cannes in June as well, with Cy is going down there some date in June. So it's all happening for us.
Great. Well, wish you lots of luck with the movie.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining Green Borders Online Magazine. Thank you.